We solve right triangles. Well, solving right triangles means finding missing side and angle measurements when we're given sufficient information. So the idea is to identify what the relationship between the sides are to the angle. So this is opposite adjacent, opposite hypotenuse, and opposite adjacent. And then if we define which trig function relates those, yes, there are multiple trig functions that relate opposite and adjacent. Neither of them are sine. Tangent of theta is 8.4 over 10. Take the arc tangent of both sides. I can't really round to the nearest tenth because I'm not using a calculator, but I'm sure that you can. If we do sine of theta, this would be opposite over hypotenuse. So theta is the arcsine of 4/6. You could simplify that to 2/3, but you're going to be typing into a calculator for arcsine anyway. Here we have sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So arcsine of 9/12 is the angle measurement. And here we have tangent is opposite over adjacent. So arc tangent of 3/8. Pretty straightforward when we're finding angles. Now let's find sides. The setup is the same. We're still going to say, okay, this is opposite over hypotenuse is the sine of 54 degrees, but now we just have to solve it differently. We're solving for x instead of for the angle, so we're going to multiply by 6 on both sides and say 6 sine of 54 degrees equals x. And depending on your calculator, there are different ways to type this in. Just make sure that you know how your calculator works. This is adjacent and hypotenuse, so cosine of 25 degrees is 14.4 over x. In order to get x in the numerator, we're going to multiply by x and divide by cosine. So x equals 14.4 divided by cosine of 25 degrees. Here we have tangent connects opposite and adjacent sides, multiplying by 14. And here we have, let's see, this is adjacent and hypotenuse again, so this is cosine of 69 degrees equals x over 4.7. So this one, now we just need to multiply by 4.7 because x is in the numerator. When x is in the denominator, you need to multiply by x to get it on the other side of the equation and divide by your trig function. Thanks.